Alright, now that you have added your circles, your triangles, your squares, and your rectangles, your next task is to add some different kinds of lines to your artwork. Now, there are many different kinds of lines. These are not all of them, but these are the ones that I'm going to be showing you today. So the first line we have is what we call a straight line. It goes straight. Now it can go straight across, and we call it horizontal. Or it could go straight up and down, and we call it vertical. Or it can go from like one corner to another, and we call it diagonal. The other type of line here that you see is a wavy line. So that one waves. This line here is called a zigzag line because it zigs and it zags. This here is a loopy line. Kind of reminds me of a roller coaster. This one is a bumpy line. Makes bumps. If I were going to ride my bike over that, it would feel very bumpy. This line we could call a dashed line or a broken line because you can see it's broken. It's split apart. And the last one here is either sometimes called a spiral or a swirl, and that's also a type of line. So you want to choose 5 of these to put in your artwork. And then you want to probably fit them in places where you see a space. Now you can do them between the shapes. So I could come over here and do a wavy line between my shapes, or you can add them inside the shapes. I could come over to this circle and I could put a spiral in my circle. You can do them where they're touching the edge of the shape. So I could put a bumpy line right here on the edge of this triangle. Or you can do them through the shapes. So maybe I decide to do, let's see, I've done 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to do a zigzag line, and it's actually going to go through my shapes like this. Alright, so I have 4 lines now. I need 1 more. When I look at this picture, the biggest space I have left is over here. So I think over here on this side, I am going to do a loopy line. And then when I have my 5 lines, I'm done adding the lines and ready for the next step.